Are the Chicago Bears set to make a run at Saquon Barkley in free agency? Let's talk about it, people. What is going on, y'all? Faiz Sports Talk back at it with another video talking, of course, some NFL. Here to talk about the Chicago Bears and here to talk about the potential for them to go after a star running back like Saquon Barkley in NFL free agency. So let's get into this right here. So this is actually a report that the Bears are interested in Barkley per the New York Daily News. This is Pat Leonard, the reporter for the New York Daily News, and he basically said the following: Barkley, 27, will be free to gauge his value on the open market for the first time in his career after 6 seasons with the franchise. The free agent negotiation window opens next Monday prior to the start of the new league year, 2 days later when deals can become official. And while it's still possible Barkley could return to the Giants after testing the waters, it's more likely that he will be playing somewhere else in 2024. Sources view the Baltimore Ravens, Las Vegas Raiders, Chicago Bears, New England Patriots, Houston Texans, and Philadelphia Eagles as some primary potential suitors and have the resources, need, and interest to possibly sign Barkley. Whoa. I did not expect to see the Chicago Bears on that list. So let's start with this. All right. No, I don't like paying big money to running backs. I am of that belief that you should draft backs, use them up, and go ahead and move on and draft another one. I know it sounds bad, but obviously I mean it in the sense of, being able to appropriately utilize the resources, right? That's just how the NFL is. I wish running backs got paid more, but it's clear they get screwed out of the most out of every position. Now, when it comes to Saquon Barkley, the Bears certainly have money to pay him, and he is amazing. Arguably the best running back in the NFL. He is still very, very good. He's 27 years old, so he's, probably got a couple of good years left, but then, after 30, running backs really start to decline. My short answer for should the Bears pursue Barkley is probably not, because it's not a premium position and you want to go after other premium positions, right? Like offensive line, defensive line, etc. Filling the trenches in first. But I think Barkley is a guy that, I wouldn't hate in the sense of, man, you really would be able to just feed this guy, and whether it's Fields or whether it's Caleb as our quarterback next year, you really ease the pressure off of both of them with a bona fide running back. We've seen what Saquon Barkley did for a guy like Daniel Jones, who I don't believe is a very good quarterback at all. But Daniel Jones was able to, have a very productive seasons with the Giants and led them even to a playoff victory. But Saquon Barkley was that team's MVP, man. So this guy is unbelievable. We know that. I think it all comes down to dollars and years. Certainly wouldn't go past like a 2-year deal. That way you're maximizing the amount of, good production you can get before he turns 30. And then as far as the dollars, right, you don't want to overpay it either. And the Bears have, Khalil Herbert, Roschon Johnson should obviously take that next step now after his solid rookie season. But obviously Saquon coming in would change things. Ultimately, I don't see them doing this. I don't see them going after Saquon Barkley. I think they probably elevate Roschon Johnson to the starter spot next year, and I think he's probably ready to take that responsibility. But it certainly wouldn't be the worst idea in the world. I don't hate it. But man, the running back market this year is insane. You got guys like Derrick Henry, Josh Jacobs, Tony Pollard, Austin Eckler. Like, maybe go for somebody younger like a Tony Pollard, right? I wouldn't mind that. So I'm not opposed to signing running backs. It's just that, hey, what's the cost, right? If you have to overpay for Saquon, no thank you. If you can get him on a solid, cheap 2-year deal, which, again, I'm not trying to gyp the guy because he should get paid because he's very productive, but it's just the nature of the position, then we could talk. So ultimately, I don't think it happens. That's where I'm at with it, but certainly would be interesting. Let me know what you guys think. Would you want the Bears to sign Saquon? Leave a comment down below with your thoughts as always. Thanks for watching.